So you decided to buy your first car. Because you're smart, you decided to buy a used car. Save yourself some money. That's a wonderful idea. Here's a couple of things to do when buying your first car. Make sure to watch this video all the way to the end to make sure you get the most out of it. First, how much are you willing to spend? There are a ton of loan calculators online that you can use to figure out what a monthly payment would get you, so you're not going into the dealership blindly. I would say, come up with a budget, probably no more than 15% of your take-home pay, 15-20% maybe at the most. That way you can assure yourself that you're not getting in over your head. A regular calculator should be able to tell you based on that dollar amount what that money will buy you dollar-wise, so what kind of cars you're looking for. There's nothing worse than going into a dealer, falling in love with a car, thinking it's going to cost you $300 a month, and then it's actually $600 because you weren't sure how that math worked. So use the online calculators. Your next step is to search online for a car once you have a budget set up. See what kind of cars you can get for that amount of money. Once you're doing that, it's important to keep in mind that it's a car that's going to fit your needs, not just now, but also in the coming years. I mean, if you're financing, you're probably going to have it for 4 or 5, maybe 6 years, depending on how long you finance for. So it's important to know that it's going to basically last that long and also fit your lifestyle as it changes. The next thing you want to do is call your local dealership where you might see this vehicle and make an appointment to go test drive it. When you do, make sure to have a checklist. What do you want to look at? Make sure the tires are all in good shape. Make sure they're matched, they're all the same brand. Make sure that the oil is fresh, and if you don't know where to look for that, your salesman should be able to pull out the dipstick for you. Ask for what was done to it. They should be able to give you something, if it's on a Carfax or something that they can print out, that'll show you what the maintenance items that they just repaired on it were. The vehicle history will also show you if the car was in an accident, how severe it was. These are all important things to keep in mind. Then, when it comes to pricing, I personally would steer clear of things like Kelley Blue Book or JD Power. You can ask AI, but make sure you be direct. I live in Rochester, New York, so I would search, is XY price a good deal for, and then list the car that you're looking at. So to use an example, there's a dealership selling us $20,000. Is $20,000 a fair price for this model year Honda CRV with this many miles, a clean history, service records from a Honda dealership? And it'll tell you if it's a good price. If not, it'll tell you what to negotiate to. All these things give you more power and more knowledge when you walk in, so that you're not just falling in love with a car and just, as we call it, laying down and taking it for whatever the asking price is, because you don't know if it's fair or not. When you're buying your first car, the main thing to do is just know that knowledge is power. Pack yourself with as much as possible. There's tons of videos out there on how to negotiate, what to look for them, watch them. Follow me, of course. As a car salesman here in Rochester, New York, I love to help my customers. First-time car buyers are what I love the most. Taking you through the steps. I worked in financing for 20 years, so helping you make the right financial decision, not just for now, but for your future, is one of the things I pride myself on, as well as finding the right car for your budget. So hopefully this helps. Of course, as always, for more car buying advice, follow Keys with Gus. And I promise, singing is not my day job.